Hey everyone, so today I tried calzones for the first time, so this is going to be my perspective on how I thought a calzone was. But first, we have to talk about the history of calzones. Sometimes they're referred to as inside-out pizzas, and they were started in Naples, Italy in the 1700s. They were constructed with the purpose to be edible on the go, and originally calzones were very small, which made it possible for people to eat them without utensils. Once they got to America, calzones are now big enough to feed 2 or 3 people, and Americans started using sauces to add more flavor instead of the traditional Italian way. And next are the cultural perspectives of the calzones, and this one right here is the one that I actually ate today from DP Dough. The Italian perspective of calzones are quite simple. Calzones were created for the portability and easiness to eat instead of the full circular pizza. But the American perspective of calzones are definitely different. Because of the shape and sturdiness of calzones, Americans decided to put more ingredients and toppings inside, which definitely continues the famous "bigger is better" slogan that Americans live by pretty much on the daily. So now the nutrient compositions of calzones. On this is definitely on average, and obviously this is from the internet. But on average, there are 90 grams of total fats, 0.2 grams of cholesterol, 2.9 grams of sodium, 66 grams of protein, which seems like a lot, and 55 grams of total carbs. So um, definitely not the healthiest thing to eat, but at the same time, you could get a little bit of nutritional value from it. Next is connection to disease. So calzones by themselves really don't have like a pure connection, but definitely because of the nutrients inside of it, they can cause some things. But calzones aren't the healthiest food because of the large amounts of sodium, cholesterol, and fat. Excess amounts of calzones can probably cause artery blockage, increased blood pressure, and increased heart defects. Um, and so obviously, right here you can see where Naples is in Italy, which is definitely the founding father of calzones. Next, we're supposed to discuss the quality of calzones. And this one was kind of hard because this is the first time, and on the internet they really don't say very much about it. But from what I can tell, you have 3 things in the calzone that really make it a calzone. I think of the dough, the cheese, and the toppings. And if the dough is golden and flaky with a great taste, then I feel like the dough is of good quality. And if the cheese is gooey and stretchy whenever you bite into it, and it really has a good texture to it, then I think the cheese is of good quality. And lastly, because toppings are definitely different for every different calzone that people order slash make, I feel like if the toppings enhance the taste of the cheese and crust in a positive manner, then the toppings are of great quality. And whenever you combine all these things, I feel like that makes the whole calzone of great quality. Next, we're going to talk about the agricultural information. Um, Cheese, dough, and most of the toppings inside of calzones can be found and made during most of the year, which makes the availability of calzones very accessible. When calzones are made fresh, they do not last very long after being prepared. And then there are obviously frozen options that people can buy, usually at grocery stores, but soon after baking them, they do not last very long until they're spoiled or not able to be eaten. Then next, we're going to talk about the preparation for calzones. As you can tell, the ingredients are, what you would guess. There's pizza dough, flour, pizza sauce, ricotta cheese, any type of toppings that you want, mozzarella cheese, and then there's extra virgin olive oil for brushing and kosher salt. And the directions are stated here, um, as you could probably read. And I think it should take hopefully no more than about 45 minutes from start to finish. Then tasting. So I got mine from DP Dough on the strip earlier today, and I would say it was definitely amazing. It was pretty much just a folded pizza in my mind, but because of how it was folded and how it's made or baked differently, I feel like the cheese was definitely gooier than the cheese on a regular pizza. So out of the entire experience, I'd probably rate it a 9 out of 10. Um, and lastly, personal perspectives. I didn't know the significance of the design of a calzone I just thought a calzone was made the way it was to help like include more ingredients or be less messy. Um, but Italians created it to help people eat on the go and eat it without utensils. So to me was pretty interesting. And then here are my sources for my presentation. So thank you.